Let's go live on YouTube and do this shit. Wow. Fucking future.
It's not that blurry.
No, it looks great. It looks fucking
Yeah,
beautiful.
I look handsome as hell.
Yeah, man. Fuck
Gotta
yeah.
remember to talking to the mic.
Talking the mic.
Yeah,
Talk your shit.
yeah, I'm talking my shit. Now we can talk some shit.
All right. Hey, what's up? Netherfriends here. It's episode 15.
Woo!
I got my
15.
friend Davis.
What's
Davis
up?
shoots film.
I do. I shoot everything.
Yeah, Davis is my friend from Austin. We met through my friend Max Wells.
Yep. I pulled up
And
here one day and y'all were making music. That was the first time I hung out with Max too.
really?
Yeah, because
Oh, I
I
thought you
I'd
guys
met him
went back.
before. Like I met him once at a little Debbie show. He had a little bag of weed and I needed some, so
Yeah.
I asked him to buy a couple. And I didn't know he like opened that show. I didn't know that.
Damn.
And then I saw him again at South by the following year. I just saw him at a party. I didn't talk to him, but I just recognized him. I was like, I think that dude follows me on Instagram. And then we met up last summer.
Dude, that's sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we went on a tour together. We went how I don't even know. We were in Florida.
Florida, Atlanta, Charleston, Charlotte, New Orleans.
Yeah, it was
Texas.
It was with Coast Modern. That shit was tight.
Yeah, that was fun. Shout out to Coast Modern.
Yeah, they haven't hit me up since.
They were. I was watching your Instagram live one day during a podcast, and they popped in for a second.
Oh yeah,
but they didn't leave a comment or anything.
Damn.
Like, yeah,
Whatever. It's all good. I'm having a good time.
We're chilling.
But yes, today's Monday.
It is Monday. I forgot it was Monday when I hit you up, and you're like, "You want to do a podcast today?" I was like, "Why not?
Yeah,
Talk some shit."
Yeah, usually I record the podcast on Sundays, but I just didn't do it. I don't know why.
You're slacking.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have anything to talk about. I wrote a huge list. If this notebook here, it feels like I'm in school again. I don't know if you could tell by my doodling. I wrote, "You a bitch." I don't know if you can see that.
Hell yeah.
It's hilarious. I don't know. I just wrote all these notes about things I wanted to talk about that I never talked about on a podcast.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could just talk about my music again, but that gets boring, you know.
Yeah,
People want to know
you
the
gotta
other.
switch it up every now and then.
They want to know the other mundane, boring shit.
I mean, that's pretty much it. You don't do shit. Like you just make music.
That's not true. I do other things. That's why I wrote a list
Oh.
of the other mundane, boring things to talk about. Like I ride a bicycle.
You ride a bicycle. You
Dude,
get coffee.
Today when I was riding my bike, I felt like a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I had that moment where I was like, wow, I feel like a little kid right now riding
It's a nice
a bike.
day outside too.
It's a beautiful day. You know, that's the thing. If you're above the age of 25, get on a fucking bicycle. Go somewhere. Get on a bike. You know that you could rent bikes like in Austin. You can do that in Chicago. In most cities, they have those city bikes, and they're stupid. But you could also just rent, or you could buy a bike on Amazon for $100.
Yeah.
A decent road bike.
You can get your money's worth out of $100 for a bike for sure.
Sorry, dude, this took a second.
It's all good.
We're smoking, you know. That's my other favorite hobby is smoking weed, but I've already talked about that. Fuck that. Let's talk about bicycles. Do you ride a bike at all?
I mean, I can.
But you haven't.
Not in a while. Last time I rode a bike. So I went on a bike trip. I was the only one not cycling, but 3 of my friends, they rode from Virginia Beach all the way back down to here and took like 29 days or some shit.
Yeah.
And even they didn't ride bikes the full time. But one of the days I hopped on their bike and rode a mile with a dip in, like the chewing tobacco stuff. That was back when I did that. And I rode a mile with that in, and it was exhausting. And it was kind of uphill and downhill. And I regretted it immediately because my mouth was dry as fuck.
Man,
I
that's
had a
so
slip
gross. I've never done that shit. Dip.
It was a little phase I went through.
Yeah, the only thing I've ever done with nicotine in it is snuff, not snooze. Because every time I tell people snuff, they're like, "Oh, the shit you put in your lip." I'm like, no, snuff is like Sherlock Holmes shit. It's the shit that you could snort. It's nicotine that you snort. It's a powder, and it's legal. It's legal in America. It's just taboo because people think you're doing coke, but you're really just doing nicotine. It's the purest way to get nicotine. Everyone in Germany, not everybody, but like people in Germany put me onto it. Nice. Like a lot of people were like, "You want some snuff?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't do coke." They're like, "No, this is snuff." And then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, I'll try it out."
Yeah, was it worth it?
I mean, we bought a pack, and then it just makes your snot really gross looking, like brown.
Yeah.
And it's minty.
Yeah, pretty minty, I
I
imagine.
mean, I've
So
never smoked a cigarette.
does it come in, like, the little pouches and you just, like, break it open?
No, it comes in like a little tin or like a little thing, and you kinda go like you put it on
Oh,
your
okay. I've never seen that.
yeah, no, I know it's very popular in Europe, and in America, it's legal, but nobody does it. It's
Yeah.
like this thing. I don't know why it has I mean, I know why it hasn't been.
People just put it in their
Sorry, dude.
lips.
No, they just put it yeah, they just do the lip
Or yeah,
thing or
that's what most people do.
they snort it. But anyway, we're getting super sidetracked. I was talking about bicycles. Somebody asked if I could ride without my handlebars. Fuck yeah, I always do. I love that shit.
That's a
That's like
flex.
yeah, super flex. You just put your hands up and dance
You
while I'm
wave them
on my
like you don't
bike. I'm
care.
listening to Cardi B. And you can't fuck with me. Wanna be,
You
and
know
I'm just
where I at. You know where I be.
yeah, that's what I
That shit
do.
goes hard.
Oh shit, I got my old booking agent from Europe watching me right now. Got Guillaume. Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's
I
up?
was actually just talking about how sick it was when the first night I stayed in Europe. Uh, we stayed at his house, his parents' house, and like his bedroom walls had Michael Jordan and all these American stars and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, America has like infiltrated the world with their media. Like
No,
we're
you
the
can't
leading
avoid it.
export of media. It's fucked up. I mean, it's beautiful, but like that's really what you do in America. If you want to do anything else in America, you should go somewhere else.
Yeah, I've been thinking so I definitely have, like, an exit plan, I think, in the next 5 to 10 years, where I'm just gonna leave America because I haven't paid taxes at all, and, like, I feel like one day the
I love
IRS.
you're
Yeah, I
telling
know.
everyone on the internet this.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea, but they already know if they're watching the
They don't care. They're
government.
like, we know you're not making it.
Yeah, it's like it's nothing new, but now they just know my plans, so maybe they'll Trump will try and pull some
Yeah,
bullshit
because
where,
they
like,
watched the Netherfriends podcast,
yeah,
episode 15.
it's too hot out here.
Yeah, right. It's hot on these YouTube streets.
For
Go
real.
shout out my neighbors.
Yep.
Um,
The neighbor that always calls you Casanova.
yeah, I have a neighbor who calls me Casanova because he's seen me with like 3 different girls in the course of like
Nice.
2 years living here, and he thinks I'm Casanova. It's like, come on, bro.
Could be worse nicknames.
I mean, yeah, it's a great nickname. I'm cool with it, but
Yeah.
he's you know,
Yeah, he was sitting so he was there, he was sitting in front of across from your house when we left for tour, and he was there when we got back
my
too.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, he hasn't left at all. He's
Oh
just been
yeah.
chilling there waiting for you to get back."
No, he's great.
Yeah, he's
Um,
cool.
he's like an old ass black dude. What the fuck is his name? I'm trying to get on his name right now.
Glenn?
Glenn, yeah,
Yeah.
Glenn. And he mows our lawn, and anytime my roommates aren't home, I have to pay for the lawn, even
Yeah.
though my roommates are supposed to.
That's a good neighbor though.
Yeah, good neighbor, good times. But yeah, so I guess right, fuck, who cares about bicycles? I was gonna go into like when I first learned how to ride a bicycle again.
What was your first bike? Do you remember that?
I bought a bicycle senior year of high school, like a shitty road bike. It was like a Raleigh
Yeah.
road bike. It was so heavy, and I was really excited because I was gonna move to Chicago.
Nice.
Well, actually, first I started riding bicycles in Philadelphia. I would ride my bike into the city and then ride my bike around with my friends.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, riding a bike in a city is a blast because there's so much traffic and you could just like swerve in between
Mhm.
traffic and shit. And then I started getting a fixed gear bikes when I moved to Chicago because that's how you become an ultimate badass piece of
Yep.
shit hipster. Uh,
It makes
is you
hills
ride
easier.
a bicycle that has a fixed hub on, so the chain the pedals move while you move, and if you move backwards you go backwards. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
like when you're moving you have to move,
yeah. Mhm.
so like there's no coasting on the bike like
Yeah,
most
yeah.
bikes. And it's actually really fun. It's more fun than riding a normal bike. I don't know, I can't really explain it, but it's a really good time. Here you go. But yeah, I learned how to do that in Chicago, and I rode my bike for like 10 years and I never got in a bike accident.
Damn, that's really good.
Isn't that insane? Without brakes. And today I have a
Without
brake on my
brakes.
bike. Yeah, I didn't ride with you ride without brakes because you don't need them. You're using your motion. So
Yeah.
you just have to be really cautious, like extra cautious when you're going down hills and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's what I did. I did that for 10 years. It's kind of insane. And I had a car too on top of that. So I had a van, and then I would ride my bike to save money for it so I don't have to fucking ride around all day.
Yep.
But
I can hear
yeah.
Glenn outside yelling. We were just talking about him.
Yeah, that's why I meant No, that's great. Um, so yeah, that's really recommend. I don't know if you guys don't have to ride a bike if you don't want to, but it's a good thing, man.
For the week that I didn't have a car,
Did you rode a skateboard, right?
yeah, I was skating around. So I had to like skate down to the gas station down the street at like 1 in the morning to get backwoods. And I wasn't even positive they had backwoods too, but I was like, well, fuck it. It's either this or walk, so I'll skate. But skating's fun. It's exhausting though. That shit kills my legs. I feel sore the next day.
Yeah, man. Gotta
Gotta
get
do it
got
more.
no pain, no gain.
No
Oh,
pain.
dude, you know what? I totally forgot. I was gonna do this in the beginning.
What?
Here, take this joint. I was gonna flex. I mean, for the listeners, you're not able to see it, but for everybody here, I got a record. It's uh, it's a beautiful vinyl called Middle America. It's on my Bandcamp now. If everybody listening and watching would buy one, then that puts me one step closer to getting more vinyl made of a new album or an album of your favorite. Whatever, we'll do like a poll, pick out
Yeah.
like who wants what album? You want my Don't Be a Fuckboy album? You want my Lady Friends album? You want my Blues Trap album?
Kids album?
Kids Trap? Yeah, I got all types of trap albums for the kids. Um, yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. Atlanta is my number 3 biggest city.
Damn.
Isn't that insane?
That's tight.
The birthplace of trap music. They're fucking with Netherfriends.
That's cool.
You should fuck with Netherfriends too.
I fuck with Atlanta. I want to go back again.
Yeah,
That was my
Atlanta was
second time
fun.
being there on tour, but it was a
Shit.
big difference. I was like 15 when I first went.
I also got some hats.
Nice.
I made this one today. Don't be a fuckboy. It's a Don't be a fuckboy hat. You know, I got a classic OG Netherfriends hat.
OG Netherfriends sounds like a strain. You got to get your own weed strain.
I know.
That's the thing. If you go out to Cali, there's plenty of ways you can finesse your way into getting a weed strain
Got
named
Pickle
after
Rick. Dude, yeah, that would be lit.
you. Netherfriends OG does sound pretty sick.
Yeah, let me get a quarter of that Netherfriends OG.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because weed names they're out there. They're really stretching nowadays. It has to have like some of the newer stuff that I've smoked, like the stuff we're smoking now. It's called like sweet pink pie or some shit.
Yeah, I couldn't find any info.
Yeah, it's like it's a hybrid between grape ape, I think, and sweet grapefruit pie. I don't know, but it's fire.
Fire.
It's fire. I mean, I don't care if I've never heard of the name, as long as it's good. It looks good and smells good and tastes good. I'm
Looks
in.
good, it smells good, it tastes good. Next year I'm gonna do a weed album every month.
That's what I was telling my friend Patrick because he was like, "We're listening to some of your music," and talking about. I think we were just talking about how you talk about weed a lot. And I was like, "Yeah, he's cutting it down this year, but next year a weed album every month."
Yeah, like straight up just an album about weed. That
And
will be
some
the first
currency shit.
album. Will be called an album about weed and or just weed. I don't know
Just self-titled weed.
or tree. Someone asked me. I mean, I'll get to the questions later, but yeah, I mean, I think tree is my favorite way to describe weed.
Oh yeah, it's
but
low key, and people usually know what you're talking about.
it's not an overused word. It hasn't really taken over mainstream culture,
No, not yet.
right? I think that's why I should keep referencing it,
Smoke a
calling
little
it
tree.
tree. Yeah, that would be lit. Yeah. So we're living in Austin, Texas. We're still in Austin,
Yeah,
and
you're planning your escape
I'm
route.
trying to escape soon this summer because the bugs are coming out.
I know, dude.
The bugs are
The bugs and the
terrible.
heat.
The mosquitoes and the spiders, and there's like just weird bugs that don't make sense. And you're like, like the bugs that just die in your front lawn. What's up with those? What are they? There's a bug that just comes up and flies into your door, and then it just dies.
Yeah. They're probably dumbass cicadas. Those really loud things that sound like rattlesnakes. You know what I'm talking about? That's some
Yeah.
Texas shit.
Some Texas shit, dude. It's weird. Yeah, that's starting to happen. That's why I was like, I went online and I started looking up flights to LA. I was like, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
I just fuck it. Because I was supposed to go to Chicago, but for a private party, but the lady who booked the show,
Shout out Bill Burr.
Yeah, lady. But yeah, this lady fucking booked this show, and she paid me a deposit and then has yet to book the flight or return my emails
Mhm.
or text messages,
At
so I
least you got a deposit. That's
yeah, I
something.
mean, look, anything counts, anything, but,
Yeah.
you know, it would be nice if she would've just said, like, "Hey, sorry, this isn't gonna happen,"
Yeah,
instead of, like,
I know how that
"Actually, I'm
goes.
not gonna respond to you, and I'm not gonna tell you anything."
Because then it's just like a big question mark for a few dates that you have on your calendar, like, "I might be here, I might not." Who
Yeah.
knows?
So I'm in LA the 7th through the 14th with 0 plans. Dude,
Yeah.
that's how you know magic's about to happen. Ooh, my shirt came on. Gotta flex the chest hair.
You can definitely holler
Uh,
at Max when you're in LA,
oh,
he's out there
yeah,
now.
I know plenty of people, and
Yeah,
it's just about now I gotta do some work, but I also really just wanna find a place. I don't even care about I mean, it would be cool to hang out with people I know,
yeah,
but, it's more important to find like, the best place I can find
mhm.
for
Yeah, 'cause you got a mission
the
while you're out there,
yeah, it's gotta be, like, real swag,
real swagged out.
and I can make as much music and be as loud as I want. That's the other issue is, like, finding a spot that's gonna be in a cool location,
Mhm.
plus the the neighbor situation is under control.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, you're loud because like, bass travels, but you're not playing drums
no,
and
I
stuff.
could be louder, right?
Yeah, you definitely could be louder.
I don't know,
'Cause
yeah,
I
that's
have that
what's
concern when I'm at my apartment because I play music. I don't have, like, any fancy sub or anything, so there's not a lot of bass, but
mhm.
I'll play music decently loud during the day, and sometimes at night, I'll have to catch myself, like, turning it down because I can hear my neighbors, like, downstairs talking,
Dude,
and, like
you have that type of apartment where it's, like, a lot of people living there,
yeah, the
but
walls are thin,
it's
a
instead of
bunch of
it being
people.
like a condo, it's, like, spaced out amongst
Mhm.
it's crazy, dude. I could never live in a place like that making music.
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
have my neighbors would hate me.
yeah.
But I've lived in places where I had neighbors below me and was like they were cool with the noise.
Mhm.
A couple times they came up and they're like, "Yo, you gotta stop.
Yeah, yeah.
The fuck are you
You gotta
doing?"
have some boundary, like, when I first really talked to one of the girls that lives downstairs, uh, I was like, "Am I loud? Like, am I too loud or anything?" She's like, "No, no, you're quiet. We don't hear you." I'm like, "Alright, cool." So now I can turn it up a little bit, but, like, I
Yeah.
still try and walk carefully because I know I don't wanna stomp around and
Yeah,
have
that's
them
why
hear
it's
that
so
shit.
hard to leave this spot because the whole point of this house is like, oh, everyone makes lots of noise.
Mhm.
But the
Yeah.
problem for me is that I need quiet while I make the noise,
Yeah.
especially while recording vocals.
Yeah, yeah, that's a big part of it.
Big problem in this house is that a lot of times when I get the motivation to record vocals,
Mhm.
it's when other people have motivation to make sounds too. It's like this
Yeah.
thing happens in our brains where we're all like, we must make sounds now. Like my
Yeah.
roommate's shredding in the living room.
Mhm.
Like,
I've never been here when you recorded vocals. It's always just been like, you have your guitar out, but
yeah,
it's
I
always just on the
hate
computer.
recording vocals, dude. I hate it. That's why I like instrumental albums. I'm so grateful that people like the instrumental albums because recording vocals to me is such a it's not fun to do by yourself. When
Yeah,
you're in a
yeah.
studio, like if once I can figure out and finesse the studio situation
Mhm.
where I have a booth and an engineer, it's
Yeah, then it'll
so
be
much more fun. But when
because
you have
that's
to
like
do it
a
yourself,
fun vibe.
yeah, it's way more fun, especially when you're smoking with the engineer and you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like I did that in
Bouncing ideas off
Chicago.
each other and doing
Dude,
just
in
creating
Chicago,
shit.
I finessed I don't know how I did this. I talked to this dude who worked at a studio, and the studio gave me free time, like, for
That's
a
so
good
sick.
year, like, an entire year of free recording time. Anytime I wanted, I would just hit them up,
Yeah,
and they didn't ever ask me for anything in return.
that's a good person.
But, I mean, that kinda, like, fizzled out after a while. Like, it started where it was, like, anytime I wanted, right? And
Yeah.
then it went to by the, like, 6 months past that, it was like, "Oh, you could come in here at night."
Yeah, yeah.
I used to get control like, they'd be like, "You can go to any room." Like, there was, like, multiple studio
Yeah.
rooms. So I had, like, a producer room where you could just sit there and make beats in, like, a room.
Dang.
And, that kinda fizzled too.
Yeah, yeah. Overstayed your welcome a little bit, maybe?
Well, yeah, and they also have found other artists who actually, like, popped off way faster. Because 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not trying to, like, blow up, dude, I'm just trying to have fun.
You
I
can
don't
still
actually, like, play the game.
you can still have a dedicated fan base and make a career off it without, like, really popping off, like, on some Migos shit.
No, you could pop off with just a f you can pop off with a fan base. There's, like, a billion ways that you can make a name for yourself in
Yeah.
anything today, right?
Yeah.
So it's just interesting because I mean, I just feel like my method is gonna take a lot longer than all these other artists that blow up immediately.
But you're
Because
also saving money and gaining money by doing it all yourself.
yeah,
And
but I also
so
don't put in a lot. I mean, I put in work. Was thinking about that today. I was like, man, I don't do anything. Like I
yeah.
don't even try anymore, and I'm making more money now than I did when I tried really hard and did all the things that other people did.
Mhm.
That's the thing that's so frustrating is like in my head because everything feels right. Like, oh wow, more money's coming in, but I'm also like, damn, I'm not doing anything that other like I don't care about anything right now. All I do is just focus on 3 albums a month, podcast every week,
And
making
smoking weed.
smoking weed. Oh wait, I need to get more weed. Damn, I really need to find that's my big stress in my life is like, fuck, I need to buy more weed. Where do I get weed? That's it. So it is frustrating mentally
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
because I
We'll discuss
mean
the weed thing off camera.
um so yeah, I just so yeah, speaking of the albums, I'm dropping 3 new albums a month this year. Shit saved my life, keeps my Spotify growing. I'm like out my monthly listeners have gone up past a lot of my favorite rappers.
Mhm.
Mind blowing.
You're not, like, running out of ideas yet?
Yeah, of course I am.
But you're not struggling to, like,
I
keep
have
thinking of
so
new
many
ones?
albums that I'm sitting on, so it's not even about I would love to come up with new ideas, but that's where I think leaving your wherever you live and going new places will always inspire shit.
Uh-huh.
Doing a consistent routine is never gonna inspire shit. So, like, I think leaving always makes me come up with a new idea for an album, so I never run out of
Yeah,
ideas.
because you got a lot done in Chicago. I remember the music you showed me when you came back. It's just, like, album after album after album.
Oh, wait, when I went to oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Chicago,
for a
yeah,
month.
'cause I mean, I read this book recently. It's funny because I keep buying books. I don't have writer's block, but I love books about writer's block just in case when I know it's gonna happen,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
problem with all these books is that they tell me the things I already did, like the Chicago thing, like,
Mhm.
go to, somewhere they said go to a hotel and spend too much for a hotel, but I did that with an apartment. I just kept 2 apartments because I was like, "Oh, shit. I gotta go to this apartment." I was like, I'm paying for 2 places this month, and the whole purpose of the second place is to make music, so I better make music.
Mhm.
It just like lit the fire under my ass to be like, yo, you better make some fucking hits.
Yeah, yeah, make the time worth it
Make
for
some hits,
sure.
friend.
Time
You know?
to make fucking hits! Oh, man. My life is just endless rap quotes that not everybody gets, but my close friends, they know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
No, I don't. Yeah, dude, that's cool. That's most of my shit that I
Yeah, yeah.
say. I say things and people will look at me like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
My white
It's
friends.
getting to the point where if I have a friend who doesn't he's not, like, keeping up with the music or whatever as
Uh
well, and I say something that he's, like, never heard before, it's kinda funny or whatever. He's like, "Is that from a song?" And sometimes it is,
huh.
but sometimes I'm like, "No, that was just me."
Oh man,
Just
that's
start rapping.
hilarious.
I could become a rapper.
Yeah, dude, you could easily do it. You listen to way more rap than me.
Yeah, I listen to too much rap. I need to branch out. That's why I think I like your instrumental albums a lot because it's a definite change of pace from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Because like I enjoy instrumental stuff just for listening to, and it helps for like video stuff,
Oh yeah,
just like
dude.
background.
This piano album is gonna be lit.
Yeah, for
The
real.
it's a album of songs for flowers. That's what it's called.
Nice.
And every song is named after a different flower. But it was just me on piano for 30 minutes on this piano in this the house that I sublet. There was an upright piano, and I just played it for recorded for 20 minutes and put out pretty much all of it. There's like a 4 minutes I cut out.
Yeah. Explain how you first the first recording
Oh,
of
yeah,
that.
in the beginning of the recording, you can hear me, like, going, like, I'm really pissed off in the beginning because I recorded for 30 minutes before that, but I didn't hit record. I
Yeah.
played piano for 30 minutes. I was good, I warmed up,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
warmed up for 30 minutes, but I laid down some sexy shit in that first 30 minutes, and I looked back at the computer and the laptop, and the Ableton was not hit it wasn't recording anything. It
Yeah.
wasn't even playing.
It's such a funny start to like a somber album. You're just like you start off pissed off, but it's just like beautiful music. I think it's hilarious.
Thanks, man. I'm excited about it. I've played it for some ladies, and the ladies love it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters, man. I just
Yeah, for
gotta
real.
I think that's the best part about hanging out with girls and having a girlfriend is that, girls, really know they have the best taste in music.
Yeah.
Guys don't know shit about music.
No, it's
It's
all the
all about the
same.
ladies. Fuck yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm in Gainesville on Thursday.
Yep.
I'm playing a college festival. Please bring me weed. If you live around the Florida area, come to the show. I'm playing. It's like 2 hours from Tampa. It's like an hour from Tallahassee. I'm just making up these numbers. I don't even know.
No, it's relatively
Okay,
close.
cool. I was right. So yeah, please come and bring me weed because I won't have any because I'm not badass enough to fly with weed. Have you ever flown with weed?
No,
You
but
know, what the
I know
trick
people who
is?
do frequently, and I'm like, damn.
You know what the trick is? I learned recently. You put it in a jar of something that you can in your when you check a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
You put it in like my friend says he does it with coconut oil, I
Okay.
think, or some lotion. I don't know. You just put the weed inside of it.
I was talking to some people at South by that were friends of a friend, and they told me they brought some shit down from Cali or from LA, and he's like, yeah, put it in a shampoo bottle. He just had the bag was all crinkled up because he stuffed it in a shampoo bottle.
Oh
But
yeah.
I mean, it worked. They brought that and some other resources, if you will.
They're looking for guns and
Yeah, they have
bombs and
more
shit. They
important shit
don't
to worry
care
about.
about plant
There's ways you can finesse around the.
finesse, but I don't really. I'm too afraid. I'm
Yeah,
not
me too.
gonna.
I get searched almost every time I go to the airport for
I'm
like some bullshit.
I can't wait till next year when I do an album a week about weed. I just want to be known as like the weed guy. I don't know why I'm not doing that already. I think I just wanted to take a year off as I have like a weed flag behind me.
Yep.
But
Weed Canadian
I
flag.
really just want free weed forever. Even
Yeah.
though I
Oh,
can
same.
afford it, it's like just free weed.
No, for real. If I,
Tastes better.
I mean, that's like
Except
really
some of
one of
that
the,
weed we
a lot of
smoke.
the reasons that people sell weed is so they can smoke for free.
Yeah. That's why
Like,
I sing about it.
yeah.
People get mad at me, but
No, there's no reason to get
I
mad.
just want to smoke for free.
Get with the times.
Yeah.
Majority of America thinks it should be legal. So here we
Oh, yeah,
are.
did I ever tell you about the tour I went on where I just smoked weed? I didn't
I
play
don't
any
think so.
shows?
You just smoked, it was a weed tour?
Yeah, so I'm writing I pretty much wrote a book about this tour. It's called Smoke All Your Tree Tour. I'll try to make it an audiobook, but I really just wanna make it a movie because it's the ultimate movie because you could just get in a car with 3
Uh
people
huh.
and shoot the whole film and go to different people's houses and recreate the scenes.
Let's do it.
But, yeah, I booked a tour, no shows. I went from Austin to New York City, and I just like posted it online, like,
Uh
"Hey,
huh.
I'm looking for people to hang out with in these cities around this area." And people hit me up, like this one dude named Casey Jones hit me up and told me he'd bring me a quarter if he came over to his friend's house, and we like
Nice.
cooked tacos in his friend's kitchen and shit.
That's
And
tight.
yeah, it was wild, man.
Out there
So
touching the people.
yeah, I'm out there making, I'm making crazy shit. But Smoke All Your Tree Tour, the movie, hopefully it will come out
That would be
in
tight.
our lifetime. That would be an amazing movie
What I
about
want to do, I've been thinking about this recently. So there's a photo book. You know that show My Name is Earl?
I've heard
The
about it, yeah.
the main character in it, the guy with the mustache.
Jason
Jason
Lee,
Lee, yeah.
Scientologist, skateboarder.
He is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
He's well, he used to be a
He's
skater.
devout Scientologist.
Damn, I didn't know that. But yeah, he used to be a
I
skater,
might
like
have
a
made
pro
that up.
skater. You made that up?
No, I'm pretty sure he is, dude.
No,
Everybody.
it would kind of make sense because he's kind of like weird, but he's a photographer and I really fuck with him. And he did this road trip from somewhere in Texas, like all throughout West Texas, all the way to Cali. And
Yeah.
he just took photos of old gas stations, like abandoned shit that he saw on the street, just like in the middle of nowhere. And that makes me really want to do like a long road trip like that and just shoot music videos, like a different whatever you see, just like, oh damn, this is cool. Let's
Yeah.
just do something real quick.
Yeah, Blake and I did that on a tour on the West Coast where we just shot wherever looked cool,
Yeah.
but neither of us knew how to use a camera. So most of it's blurry, and
Yeah.
we didn't know how to make things
Y'all didn't do anything
we
with
don't
it?
know how to adjust the fucking focus.
Oh, wow.
It's really beautiful footage, but a lot of it's out of focus.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we released one of them where Blake's wearing a fur coat on the beach.
I'll go look for it.
I don't know what it was. He probably never released it.
Oh, on his page?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so 3 albums a month. Kids Trap 3 just came out. A wholesome album, wholesome rap album for kids.
Another
Please
one
check
and
that shit
another one.
out. Yeah, it's amazing. As always, all the albums.
I saw on Twitter that Blake was getting a lot of messages from churches about Kids Trap.
Like
And, like
positive messages?
yeah, but,
What?
how they play the music for the kids, and, of course, he's
Oh,
just
my
kinda
mom
like
would fucking love that. My
Blake
Jewish mom.
Blake probably feels similar to how your mom feels. He's like, "Eh." I
No,
mean, you know how
Blake's
he
dad's
feels.
a pastor. I don't know if I should put that out there, but his dad's a pastor. He's cool with it probably.
No, I know, like, he said he didn't wanna be known for the Kids Trap, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, too bad.
Oh, well. Too
Oh
late now,
well.
Blake.
We could delete the albums if he really wants. I mean, I'm cool with deleting my music.
Yeah.
I've been telling people on Facebook that they gotta buy all my music before it all gets deleted.
I mean, that's a smart thing if you really, really like an album.
Yeah, because I mean, I could delete them any second.
Exactly,
I
it's
do
up
this
to
shit
you.
for real. This is all me. I could
For
just
real.
hit delete,
You could do it now, fresh start.
delete everything. Like Instagram, I can't stand when people do that. I think about that. Like I have
Yeah.
so many Instagram posts. Do I really want to go through and delete all of them to be that guy again?
I mean, I've deleted a bunch of posts at once, and that was a lot of work, but not even deleting everything.
I don't know. I
So,
think it's funny. I wonder if I get really popular, are people just gonna dive through everything, or am I just never gonna get popular because I don't play the game that way? Is that
nah,
the
you're
trick?
bubbling. You're bubbling up.
Bubbling up like
It's just about
Jay-Z.
getting better, bigger and better each year, and
Yeah, that's
you've
all you
been
gotta
doing that.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
so
just grow every
you
year.
just keep doing what you're doing.
I know. I don't know why. I think the problem is that other artists blow up, and
Yeah,
you're like, "Oh, that's
it gets to your head.
possible." Yeah, and then in your head, you're like, That's why Instagram Explore page is the devil."
Yeah, I never even look at the Explore page. I
I
look at
just
my
look at
feed and
rap
my feed.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wow, what's Rich the Kid doing now?" Famous Dex, what's up? He's
And
with his
then a bunch of
fans.
beautiful women too, of course.
No,
But
I don't even care about the beautiful women on Instagram. I try to stay away from that. Although I have a lot of ladies that hit me up in my DMs, and of course, none of them live in my city. And they're
how
just like,
unfortunate.
"Come to Italy,
It's
come to Brazil, come to India."
like, "Bring me out. Fly me out
Yeah,
there."
that's all I say to everybody, but
Yeah.
everyone just goes, "I don't know how to do that. LOL."
And it's like, "Well, here we are." They
Yeah,
gotta make the first move.
it's all good,
It's gotta be
man.
real.
It'll happen one day, and I'll probably be like married by that point. Even though I don't believe in marriage, I'll be tricked into it.
Yeah.
And I'll
Some will
have, like,
finesse you.
7 kids.
Oh god.
Yeah,
My
tricked into
sister has
that.
4, and I'm like, "I don't know
I'm
how the
gonna have
hell y'all are doing
55 kids.
that."
I've been tricked. Yeah, so my next album, fingers crossed, is, it's called Shadow Trap, another trap album.
Yep.
But this one is a DJ album. It's like DJ Shadow. Look up DJ Shadow Introducing. That album's amazing. Have you heard that shit?
No.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, that shit's amazing. And I made an album with my friend Dave and Mike, Terminator Dave and Kid Shreddy,
Kid Shreddy.
aka yeah, they're twin brothers.
Yeah.
I have a history with making music with twins.
Really?
Yeah, I was in a ska band when I was a kid. I made music with 2 sets of twins in the
Damn.
band. We were a 7-piece ska band. That shit was
Damn,
stupid.
that's a lot of people to work with in a
Yeah, dude,
band.
fuck that. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Don't unless you got stacks,
I was
racks,
in a, church worship band
millions.
for a few years,
Ooh,
and that was interesting.
that sounds fun.
It was alright,
Yeah.
but, I quit, like, the last, like, year and a half or whatever, or I guess year I was there in high school or whatever, and I was like, "Alright, I'm done with this."
Dude,
It was
that's
fun. There's too many people, and I was like, "This is just weird. I don't like there being 3 guitarists. We don't need this many."
yeah, you're not James Brown's band.
No.
He had like 3
They just
bassists,
couldn't say no
3
to people,
drummers.
like that type of thing. And,
Yeah,
like, unless you're really bad and like, "Okay, we're gonna put you here, and you're gonna work your way up for a few years."
yeah,
They gotta
dude.
groom them.
Yeah, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Shadow Trap's coming out next, and then Songs for Flowers, beautiful piano album
It's
that's
a
gonna
hit.
come out next May flowers, April showers bring May
Yep,
flowers.
that's
What
it.
does the Mayflower bring?
Um, Genocide?
Pilgrims.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
same thing. All right.
H2O lean, same thing.
True, man. Fucking pilgrims. Fuck boys. All right. I made a huge list of not a huge list. I got a few questions that I got on Facebook. Hey, if you're watching this on Facebook or we got people watching on YouTube.
Got 8 on Facebook.
Oh, it's lit. Hey, well, follow me on Instagram. Instagram's way more lit. Everyone's addicted to that shit. And I'm on there. I'm trying to have at least a billion.
Yeah,
I want to
that's
have a
the bar.
billion followers. How do I get a billion followers? What do I got to post?
You gotta pay for a lot of them.
I don't want to pay for posts. I
Yeah,
want to
that's
be
whack.
legit. I want to be legit. I want to be worldwide. I'm trying to take over the world with this music.
Nether worldwide.
Shitty music. So Harry Colville asks, how do I go about writing a song? Like, how do I or how do you? I forget if he wrote you or I. I might have wrote I for myself. But
Hmm.
how do I go about writing a song? I usually smoke a joint and then I sit down at my computer and I play chords and then I write lyrics.
It's a good place to start.
That's it. Or sometimes I'll sit down on a guitar or piano and I'll write a song and I'll just write shit about whatever I want. But I like to come up with a theme. I like to come up with the song title before so I just know I have to sing about this topic.
Yeah.
Like your dog's a fuck boy. Go.
Your
I
dog is a fuck
I don't
boy.
actually know any dogs that are fuck boys
I
at this
do.
moment. I mean, we all have. We all think about things that dogs have done that are fucked up, like pooping somewhere, eating something, just barking nonstop. So I was like, all right, cool.
Biting. I got bit
Your
by a dog.
dog's a fuck boy. He thinks my shoe is a chew toy. Just go from there. So that's how you write a fucking song. You
You gotta
just
rhyme some.
yeah, and you just come up with a theme. That's my theory. Is themes are how you do that shit. Because if you don't come up with themes and you don't limit yourself, that's the second thing. You gotta limit yourself with songs. So come up with a concept where you're like, I'm only gonna sing. I can't use the word I in this song, or this song's gonna be about I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. Just do it. It's not hard. I
Do
mean,
that
some
shit.
of those songs are gonna suck. Some of them are gonna be amazing. Most of the songs that suck end up being your bigger songs that more people will listen to on Spotify, and you get paid every time. So it doesn't matter. So I think just making shit that's on your mind that's all you gotta do when it comes to making songs, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it makes
I
sense.
never, when I was playing music as a kid, I never could write a song. I might have a better grasp on it now that I'm older,
Oh
but
yeah, learn other people's songs too if you really want to be a thief. That's a great way to make a living is just I mean, look at like Pharrell. Pharrell just steals shit. I steal shit too. I steal drums because I'm not a good drummer. And you can just recreate drum beats
yeah.
and or recreate the whole song and then get sued. Like that Robin Thicke song.
Yeah.
But teach his own. And they always say like great artists steal.
That's what Kanye was blabbering about on Twitter recently.
Yeah, man. Great artists steal.
Yep.
Good artists borrow.
Hmm.
Caleb Mitchell says, "Did your hat smell weird after the No More Jobs tour?" Dude, my hat always smells weird. I have to wash it with peroxide and baking soda.
It's a good
You
idea.
make a paste and then you brush it around and then you just let it sit overnight and then you wash it out
Yeah.
and it smells brand new. But on tour, yeah, when you sweat, it smells. But luckily, like, the straw hat's breathable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have like a really big cowboy hat and I wore
Like the guy
that.
from what's it called? Technicolors.
Yeah, that
Like
guy.
that guy.
I had a hat like that guy, and, he would have really hated me
Yeah,
if I had
y'all would
that
have had
hat.
major beef.
Yeah, like, well, because 'cause we're 2 guys in cool top hats.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't have 2 cool guys with top hats in the same room,
No, egos are gonna clash.
right? Yeah. David Costanda Nita, I don't know, Costanza.
Castaneda?
How do you prevent burnouts? Like, in your car? I don't know, I don't drive. Is he
Like
talking? He's talking about, like, burning out, I think, like,
burnout. What?
like,
I don't even know what he's talking about.
uh,
I'm thinking like a burnout, like a joint.
I
um,
think he's talking about, like, burning out on making music and shit.
yeah,
But,
that
like,
that
I think
definitely
you
makes
get burnt
sense.
out when you make, like, millions of dollars and you're like, "Oh, I got everything I need. I'm done."
Yeah, what's
And
the point?
yeah, I don't think I can be burnt out just yet because this is, like if I stop, I'm dead. 'Cause, the only reason my Spotify keeps going up is because I keep putting out new music.
Yeah.
If I stop putting out new music, my Spotify would like, I notice even after the initial release that there's, like, a decline until the next release.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, oh, it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
crazy, dude. It's like if I didn't release this shit, I would die. Well, I'd have to play shows again and make no money
yeah. You
and just like,
back to some of your old ways that you don't want to go
yeah,
back to.
fuck that shit.
No, keep progressing.
That's why I keep reminding myself when it comes to touring because I'm like, oh, I could play some shows when I go out to LA. But
Hmm.
then why the fuck would I do that?
Yeah, then you have to play the LA game.
What? I don't want to play any games,
Yeah,
dude. I just
exactly.
want to just have fun.
Yeah, just enjoy yourself while you're out there. That's what I'm trying to do when I go out there next. Like, I might try and shoot a video with my homie, but I'm pretty much just trying to go out there, have enough money to, like, comfortably enjoy myself and smoke as much as I want
Yeah.
and, like, enjoy nice food and
Oh
shit.
yeah, you could even go to stores.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that, dude. I'm more so just like I need that fucking I I don't know what my issue is because I'm leaving on like on Thursday,
Mhm.
but it's like I already know I'm gonna want to leave again when I get back,
Yeah,
and just like
because 'cause you're not gonna be gone that long, like, a
yeah,
couple of
it's gonna
days.
get so hot. Summer's coming.
I know.
Summer's coming. Summer's coming in
Yeah, I don't
Austin.
do anything when it's 100 degrees outside. I'm
No,
staying
nobody
inside and
does.
smoking weed
Oh
and
yes.
drinking water.
Rachel Kane asked, "When are you moving to LA?" When I find a fucking place to live.
To be
Help
determined.
me find a place to live, Rachel Kane. And then what's your favorite tree? Mackenzie Patel writes, like my favorite tree or my favorite
Probably weed.
tree. Well, my favorite tree, like the ones that
The
grow from the
branches.
ground, yeah, is a wild oak. They're really
Nice.
popular in New Orleans. Have you seen a wild oak before?
I remember you talking
They're
about them when we were in New Orleans on
yeah, they're
tour.
fucking when we were in Uptown, those are
Yeah.
those trees. They like take over the street
Yeah, I
or like
remember you talking about them
they
then,
cover
but
they cover
we
the
don't have them
tree.
here, right?
There's some here. I've seen a few. They're not very
Yeah.
common. But yeah, my favorite tree is free tree. I love free tree. I'm a big fan of heavy indicas. I'm a big fan of heavy sativas. I love sour diesel. Have you ever smoked sour D?
Too many times.
Sour D,
Yeah, I mean,
bro.
I've had really good sour D and I've had really bad sour diesel.
Yeah.
So, like, it's really a gamble when someone tells me all I have is sour diesel. I'm like, all right, let's roll the dice. But I mean, it's not a bad strain at all.
No, I've had that problem with Girl Scout cookies
Yeah.
where
Oh,
it's been
dude,
like
cookies has
great
been,
or just like meh.
yeah, cookies. That's exactly how those big names are. It's like, oh, someone's just going to rename some shit that's boof to like something
Because they
popular.
wouldn't know the
Yeah,
difference.
because some people don't know.
See, dude, that's why living by a store,
Oh yeah,
it has
free
its
weed or not
perks,
free
you know,
weed,
you
legal
can
weed places. That's you know exactly what you're getting, where it was grown, when it
I'll
was
pay the
grown.
extra $10 to know that it's actually sour diesel and it's or they have like New York diesel. They make
Hmm.
all different
All
ridiculous
types of diesels,
diesels. All right, let's see what
diesels and marrow.
uh someone said they really like all the pothead talk and I don't know what the rest of this sentence means. What's on my bucket list? I did everything on my bucket list. I just wanted to tour in a van around the country, and I went to all 50 states already. I'm gonna do that shit again in 2020. I'm gonna live in each state for a week. So yeah, fuck y'all. But
I
yeah,
really want to live, kind of do what you do, like how you did your Chicago thing, and you're gonna do your LA thing.
uh-huh.
Just live somewhere for a month and then switch it up, go to a different city,
Yeah,
be out a
I
month.
could just do that, dude. That's the other thing I was thinking is I might find just sublet a place for a month. But June apparently is the worst time to live in LA. They call it June gloom because it's pretty gray, surprisingly, in
Really?
June. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So that would be like the worst month to live in LA. And I figure if I could live, I already lived in Chicago in February and I loved it.
Hmm.
So why would I hate
Yeah, no,
living?
it's still not gonna be as hot
It's gonna
here.
be like 70 degrees every day.
Yeah, on a good day, I think might be some 80s in there
Yeah, like
during
the
June.
average.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's cold, it's cooler.
Yeah, oh, it's still definitely way cooler than it's gonna be here. That's why I'm trying to escape there for a few days, enjoy it, smoke that crazy gelato shit, like that Alien Labs. Yo, shout out Alien Labs. They sponsor all the poppin' people. Get him a sponsorship from Alien Labs.
I'm trying to smoke free weed. So yeah, that's I think that's everything. Oh yeah, I got one final album about fuck boys coming out. My last album about fuck boys. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. The ladies love the fuck boy songs. They don't love fuck boys,
Yeah, that's explained. I mean, I
but
understand that.
they love the songs
Yeah,
about fuck boys.
they got to relate to it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. And damn, we talked for like a while. Looks like 40 some
43,
minutes.
we out here
We out here. We're doing this shit for real,
for real. This is real life right now.
real life. All right, I guess I think that's about it. Again, I'm in LA. I don't even know this, I wrote it down.
May.
May 7th through the 14th. So like tell me what to do. I'm going to just look at places and
Yeah,
smoke weed.
Should be a good time.
I mean, I don't know if I should get an Airbnb or just get hotels,
I mean, I feel like they're roughly gonna be the same price a night,
right?
so
It's like, do I need the same place or can I just go to different place? I might even just I'm gonna rent a car. That's the other
yeah,
thing is like I could just rent a car and just drive up the coast and then be back by the 14th.
yeah.
But I also really want to find a place in LA. Man, life is tough, dude. When you could do whatever you
So
want.
many options.
There's so many options, and it's the second time I've done this where this is the first time where I haven't hit anyone up in LA yet. I just bought the tickets.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I don't have to crash with anyone.
yeah.
That's kind of fucking sick, dude. That's like the ultimate freedom when you don't feel like, oh fuck, I gotta find somewhere to stay every
Yeah,
night, and you start panicking
yeah, and
in
then
your
you
head. You're like, oh fuck,
just cough up the bread. It's like, "Alright, I'll get a cozy bed for the night,
yeah, dude, fuck it.
not a couch
Thanks for
somewhere."
listening to me on Spotify. You guys are making this possible. You're making my shitty dreams possible of staying in shitty hotels because I'm not really gonna splurge. I'm gonna be like,
For $9.99 a month, you can sponsor Netherfriends' music career. Please
just
donate now.
hit my PayPal. It's netherfriendsbooking@gmail.com. You could send as much money as you feel because you're not really paying me for the music I've made yet, right? Unless you've seen me live. But even that, I probably got like cents off
Yeah,
that ticket because those venues are
yeah.
trying to fuck you real good,
The
man.
venues always want the ticket.
Man, the government, man. This kid said, "Sean, you're a fucking legend. Keep on grinding." But they like hit his comment. I don't know why. Just because he cursed.
Oh, yeah, because he cursed,
Oh,
and
I'm gonna put that in there,
people
dude.
have to vote on it sometimes, like, "Is this okay?" That's what
Yeah,
I've seen on Periscope.
yeah, yeah. Vote on that comment. He said, that is like, I kind of think that's a slap in the face to call me a legend because I'm not even like, like I'm not a legend.
You're a young legend. You're in the making, legend in the making,
Yeah, I guess
alive in the
so.
flesh,
Yeah,
legend
I'm gonna
friends.
keep on grinding so I can actually be a legend. I need to
Yeah,
do crazier shit though. I got to make some crazy albums. I got some crazy albums coming out. I
gotta
think you a bitch. I think that shit's so funny.
always remember that you a bitch
You a
sometimes.
bitch. I
We
wrote
all
that.
bitches sometimes.
Yeah, it's not a girl thing. It's a people thing.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Thanks.
Bitches be gender fluid.
Keep listening to me on Spotify. Bitch. I can't say. I'm not that guy. Not that person. I'm not a pimp. All right. Bye. Love you guys.
Peace.
Bye.